Previously. Okay, right, now that we have the Muramasa, the Lightsbane, this Fire Greatsword and the Blade of Grass, we are going to go on a little adventure. But we do need to go to the Corruption, unfortunately, which is, of course, incredibly dark, and I'm not going to see what the heck is going on. Now, luckily, we don't really have to fight anything. There'll probably be Corruptors that get in our way, but they're not really for an issue for us at this point, are we? I mean, look how fast we swing this freaking sword. You know, some zombies can get out of it. But nothing on me. Yeah, good. All these stars, I should really be picking them up because you can save them and use them for all sorts of stuff. Namely, armor and a star cannon. Now, a star cannon's quite powerful. It just needs stars, is all, and they're a pain to get hold of in large quantities. I think you only need about 200 stars in a star cannon to kill the wall of flesh. So that is something pretty nice. Now, I would just like to remind you that the current strength of the weapons we have, where are we? My Muramasa does 19, these do 18, the Greatsword does 43, that's actually really good. But the one I'm using primarily, because it's quick speed, the others don't have this quick speed, remember. That's what we need, is the ability to hold it down. So we're sacrificing that 43 damage, because we're just not going to use it. So remember that our damage output right now is at 19 with a fast swinging sword. And once we get to the Corruption, we should hopefully get something a little nicer. Just going over all this crap. Rocket boots make things so much easier. Can't wait to get the next thing after rocket boots that I'm not going to spoil. Oh yeah, the desert is slightly flattened out. I dug a lot of sand. Need a lot of sand for that greenhouse. And now I think maybe the next one, this one? Is the one here? No. I can't navigate this place to save my life. There is a hole somewhere. Is it this one? No. There's a hole that doesn't look like a hole. Maybe it's this one. Not this one. Deathweed. I don't want deathweed. This one? This one's looking promising. Oh yeah, look where we are. Classic same old. Now if we go across, you may remember there was an item over here that we used to craft ourselves the Eye of Cthulhu thing. But if you use this demon altar, we can actually combine all of these swords into one brand new sword that has the best aspects of each. Namely the fast speed of this and the fiery damage and whatnot of everything else. We need to go. Let me just kill this guy. We need a demon altar though, which is why we came down here. Now using this demon altar, if we go across to this, we can craft the Knight's Edge. Look, using the Lightsbane, the Muramasa, the Blade of Grass, and the Fiery Greatsword, and it's 45 damage. Give me that. So we've gone from 19 up to 45 damage. And watch this, look. Oh no, they've changed it. I have to. It didn't used to be a tappy tapper. It used to be you could hold it down. Oh, I can't believe they changed that in the update. That sucks. Ooh, better off just going with 51 damage. I'm happy with it. Let's go home. I'm slightly annoyed, but I am happy. Now, I'm hoping I have 30 pieces of hell brick. I have 34. Hellstone, I just call it hell brick, don't I? Now, we can put away the spores and stuff, which are in this chest. Which I've done wrong. Put it like that, and then like this. If we go up to here, we can actually make a decent ranged weapon. Namely, the Molten Fury. Now, you'll see it says light wooden arrows ablaze. Using basic wooden arrows, which we have a butt-ton of down here. We've got like 1,500 basic arrows. It turns those into flaming arrows, which are more powerful. But that's not what we want. If you craft this, and then craft another one, and then we need 6 more hellstone bars. Oh, look at that. There's actually some quite good modifiers on there. We need more hellstone. What's this? Crimtain. Fine. Nothing is going... I don't have the resources I need. Again, this is not something I want to do off camera though, because you might think I've just cheated in all these resources. I want you to see the pain and effort and suffering that I'm going through for this. Right, so we're going down into hell. We need to dig up some hellstone. And how much do we need? How much per is each? We need 6 more, assuming 3 each. 18 more hellstone maybe. We'll just find a pocket of hellstone, dig that up, and we should be fine now. Let's get these Molten Furies out of the way. The Molten Fury themselves are a really, really good bow. It's just we can go one better. And again, you're thinking, well, why make 2 Molten Furies? And it's similar to how the... Hey, look, it's the Archhuman. Similar to how the Knight's Edged weapon works, in that you combine several things together. I have a single torch. Now, where is a nice pocket of hellstone? There's a big pocket down there, but it's over a pit of lava. So that's going to be a big no-no. Haven't really explored this way. Yeah, I got some healing potions. Anything down here? Not really. Let's go up and over. Oh, this emits light as well, which is handy. One of the features of the Muramasa. Remember, it combines like all the best features, or at least it used to it, since it no longer freaking does the thing. Right, this is where we want to be. We want to bust our way into this building. Luckily, we are allowed to. We do have the correct tools to do so, and we want to dig somewhere in here, but I can't see anything. Let's put a torch down. That really helped very little. Now, if we dig... You've seen me dig up hellstone before, haven't you? You know the drill. You need a pocket for the lava to go down, so you don't get absolutely annihilated by it. And then if I dig up here, and then dig something like this, this will probably get me enough of the ore. Please don't... Oh, you son of a gun. We have... How much of this ore do we have? We have 12. Go away. I think I got rid of him. Come on. Fade away, lava. Fade away. There we go. Get me down. Put me down. How do I get down? How did I get up here? Where am I? Drill. No, no, no. Let's just have more hellbrick though. Go way back. Oh, I drilled it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be drilling these things. Right, now if I can drill under here, where the stuff isn't going to catch me, and then same here. Sync those up maybe somehow. 31 will be enough, right? I drank a potion. I'm hoping 31 is enough. So we want to craft at a... This is a finish, right? Do I need I think I need obsidian, don't I? Fine, give me some obsidian. I should have... No, I've done this before. There we go. 3 pairs, so we can make 10. There we go. Put this away. And again, unless the recipe has changed, this should be fine. Go back up. Now, what we're going to craft with the 2 Molten Furies and the Hellstone is a Sharanga. Look at this thing. Now, it goes from this bow of 31 range damaged up to 37, which you're thinking that's not really all that good. But remember how this one made fire arrows? This one makes spectral arrows. So any arrow, including these basic weak poop ones, become spectral arrows, which are powerful and have the ability to do a special status ailment on the enemy. So let's make that. We now have a decent ranged weapon. Now, I'm going to quickly stack all this crap away that I'm not going to use. I'll be back in a second. Right, we are now done. I've created the Knight's Edge, the upgraded weapon which doesn't work quite how it should, and the Sharanga, which is a bow. And now we can just take out a few arrows, and I'll show you how it goes. Let's just take like 100 for now. 101 in fact. Put those in our arrow slots. Now, if I fire off an arrow, you will see that it becomes a spectral arrow. Let's do this one. Look at that. Now, spectral arrows are also handy. I don't know if it says it on the tooltip, because... it doesn't say, but each arrow I fire has around a 50-50 chance of staying on the ground, so I can re-pick it up. But it doesn't turn back into an ordinary wooden arrow, it stays as a spectral ammo. So out of these 100 wooden arrows, I can use 100 spectral arrows, gain 50 spectral arrows back. Now, if I ever find a bow that's better than this, stronger, but doesn't turn arrows into spectral arrows, I will still have spectral arrows from the ones I fired. How cool is that? Yes, that is pretty cool, and these things now are what are going to help us beat the wall of flesh. And so, we're not going to go fight the wall of flesh. I'm going to save and exit. We have another slightly small job to do, because we're gonna revisit Crimpton, to be honest, and we're gonna go back to the dungeon here, which means we have to refight Skeletron. That's fine. We've done it before. We should be able to do it again. Now the dungeon. Did we ever find it? Yes, it is over here. So let's head that way. Sun is rising, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to spend a little bit of time waiting around. But I'll just cut that out. Don't you worry. Now the reason we're going to the dungeon is for a couple of reasons. Well, beating Skeletron again is always handy. We get some stuff out of that. And in the dungeon we might find even more treasure. But what we're there for are some more arrow traps. We are low on them. I think we only have one more arrow trap to our name. Now I could bring some from my other world, but I'd rather earn them legitimately like this rather than bringing stuff across. I only really like bringing stuff across that is going to be a time saver, like the Drax. We're going to still do the same things, it's just going to be quicker because we've got a faster drill. That tree there. Now you may be wondering, why do we need traps? Our base is already pretty safe, and it is. There are a couple of changes I want to make to the base in regards to traps, but the traps that I want cannot be earned in this dungeon. We can only get them from the Lizard Temple, and that is, like I say, end game stuff. So the base, as it is going to stay that way for a long, long time. I can't see. So these traps are for a different project, and on my list we've completed a bunch of stuff already that I said I was going to do on my list, such as create the Molten Fury and the Blade of Grass, and then also combine them with the Muramasa and the Light's Bane to create the Knight's Edge. I've also used Hellstone to make... Oh, I'm sinking. Hellstone to make 2 Molten Furies, and then combine them with more Hellstone to make a Sharanga. Those are things that were on my list and are now done. Another thing on my list is to defeat the Wall of Flesh, but there are other things on my list too, and to be honest, it is much easier to do them before we defeat the Wall of Flesh. Reason being, once the Wall of Flesh is defeated, a lot of stuff changes. We end up with... Hey, some different banners here, we'll get these on here. We end up with more corruption and hallow everywhere. And a lot, and I mean lots, of new enemies, stronger enemies. And these are the enemies that are going to kick our butts very, very frequently, even with these amazing weapons that we have. Oops. So we need to be prepared. We really do need to be prepared. And that is one of the reasons I'm here. We are earning these. We are getting some dart traps. Nice. We are getting some dart traps so we can build, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6 on our list. We're going to create some mob grinders. That's right, we're going to create... Sucks for you. What's old man doing on there? We're going to create an item that will basically farm enemies. Enemies will go into it and die without us having to really do any input. Now they will continuously drop money for us, and money is important because we will want that to reforge weapons. I mean, our Knight's Edge is already demonic, which is really good, but our Sharanga doesn't have anything. So we can upgrade these with modifiers, hopefully legendary and whatnot, to get them godly. Who knows what, to make them amazing. But that needs money, and the mob grinders will get us money. And also materials. Slimes will die and give us gel to create torches. Harpies will die and give us feathers to create whatever. The eyeballs will die and give us lenses. Everything is going to be giving us resources. And these resources are going to come in very handy later on to farm them. And especially once we're in hard mode enemies will start dying in this trap, in this grinder, and constantly give us resources. Like I say though, we need to defeat Skeletron so we can get access to the dungeon, and that is going to have to wait till night time. So I'm going to do a cut here, and I'll see you back in a moment when we're going to fight the Skeletron. For now though, see you in a few.